Hello and welcome to the Performing Arts Department Virtual Awards presentation. Our first award goes to Kaylah Johnson and it's the award for dance. Kaylah's dance teacher says that Kaylah achieved a B grade in dance. She's been given this award to recognise her determination to success and her growth in confidence over her 2 years of study. Kaylah was always positive and worked hard to improve her skills and faced her own battles in confidence with auditions to progress onto university. Kaylah deserves all the success. In drama and theatre, we have Emilie Mayne for continued effort in drama and theatre. She always gave 100% from day one. She has a genuine interest in theatre. And also she did her EPQ on performance and organised the box office and front of house for the college production of Urinetown that took place in December last year. She gained a well-deserved A grade in the exams and is studying drama at the University of Kent. Merion Flower has an award for drama and theatre for academic excellence. She's a hard-working and talented student. Always had a positive and focused presence in the classroom or the rehearsal studio. Her contributions were astute and informed, and her written work thorough and intelligent. Her coursework was outstanding and she achieved full marks in that aspect of the course. Mary also acted on advice and did her best to improve everything she did, and she was a real pleasure to teach. Also gaining an award in drama and theatre for academic excellence is Suzanna Williams. She was an absolute pleasure to teach. She's a very talented performer as well as a creative theatre maker. Susie gained an A star in her drama and theatre examination and is currently taking a year out with an acting internship with a theatre company in the West Midlands, and I'm sure she'll be excellent in everything that she does. Our next award is our IB Theatre Award, and this goes to Amelie Wakelin. Amelie, it was an absolute joy to have Amelie in the class. She was always positive and full of energy. She was always willing to try out new ideas and she never sat back. She was always striving to improve. She also proved a really positive influence on the first year IB theatre students who were taught in the same class as her. She was an absolute model student and a real pleasure to teach. The next category for awards are for overall contribution to the arts, and in particular this year we wanted to recognise students that had taken part in Urinetown the musical, which was our first college musical for some time. It was actually really quite a task to single out anyone for this, as every student that was involved was excellent and contributed greatly. As director, I have chosen two students. Firstly, Joe Bolton, who I've given the acting award to, as he was a really valued member of the cast. And he really held the show together with his excellent performance of Officer Lockstock. He was a joy to work with. He was always willing to have a go at something new and produce some wonderful comic moments. His good sense of humour and commitment made him a real pleasure to work with, and I think all the cast and crew would agree with that. Tia Winterbottom was my assistant director, and she co-directed the production of Urinetown. She really did put in the hours and had the maturity and skill to run rehearsals on her own when needed. She couldn't even be at the performances because she was performing in another show, which shows real commitment, great dedication, and I really appreciated it.
The next awards are for music, and we begin with the Christopher Horn Award for Outstanding Progress in Musical Practical Performance. This award goes to Isabel Smale, who worked very hard improving her technique and accuracy on the clarinet and was involved in many ensembles, including the concert band and the college orchestra. She finished college playing at a very high standard. The next award, the contribution to music and to music technology, goes to Olivia Hughes. Olivia was involved in everything music related during her time at college. That includes the college ensembles, for example, the college musical Urinetown, where she played multiple instruments to a very high standard. Olivia was also a great help to the conductor, and she managed to keep the rest of the ensemble in time and managed to create stylistic performances. Olivia is now taking a year out with plans to study jazz trombone at university or conservatoire next year. The next awards are for achievement in music. The first one going to Ellie Bald, who was a talented trumpeter who performed in the concert band, jazz band and the orchestra. On top of this, she was able to compose music stylistically and idiomatically. We then have Bethany, who was involved in the choir, also involved in the college musical You're in Town, and was heavily involved in lots of musical workshops. She was also happy to volunteer to help in the music department. We next move on to Flo, who's actually gone to the Guildhall School of Music to study jazz saxophone. And she had a very good work ethic and natural skills in music, good ears, able to analyse music, and is able to put this information correctly and accurately into essays. Now we move on to awards in music technology, and we begin with J Cass, who's actually currently at the Academy of Contemporary Music, ACM, where she's studying songwriting and creative artistry. Jay was a talented producer who can not only record, mix and master music professionally, but who also sings beautifully on her own tracks. We then move on to Joshua Christie, who is studying creative music technology at Salford. And Joshua was an outstanding music technology student who always put 100% effort into his coursework. Joshua was particularly talented when it came to composition and also the production exam. Josh has a bright future in the music industry. The last award is a contribution to Storm Radio, and this will go to the manager, Todd Shepherd. Todd was an excellent radio manager and managed to improve standards, making the station more professional. He also increased a feeling of cohesion between producers, unifying the station. Todd left Storm Radio in a better place than when he first started.
Congratulations to all the students listed here who all achieved the highest possible grades in their subject. A fantastic achievement. Well done to all of you. Congratulations to all our award winners this year. It was lovely to see all your faces again, and we wish you every success for the future. Well done, everyone.